Okay. Live on Twitch. Live on YouTube. We should also be live in the Shorts feed. All right. Hello, everyone. We're here. We're chilling. Let me just pin a message and we'll get right into it. If you're enjoying the stream, did you remember... Oh, God, that scared the hell out of me in the game. Did you remember to click the like and subscribe button? YouTube emoji. And then this should show up in my multi-chat, I hope. Let me pin this one. It did indeed show up. Now let me, real quick, test my other one. This is a multi-chat test. So I end up doing this at the beginning of every dang stream, but it's because I'm constantly trying to make things work better. And then one more test. All right, we're good. We're good. Now, the last thing I need to test before we actually get into gameplay is just making sure that the vertical stream, the audio is good, because I set up like specific tracks. So give me one moment. One sec. Go over here. Go over here. Click on my stream. If it would work. Hello. Okay, YouTube has decided it doesn't like me today. Sorry. We'll get there. We're gonna get this. There we go. Now let me just take a listen on my phone. And then life should be good. Testing. Can we hear the game audio and me? Looks and sounds Gucci. Alright. So, today's plans. Main story quest. Lots of main story quest. So basically what I have done is set up a I've been trying to get the YouTube Shorts feed streams to work, and it just wouldn't work for me. And so what I ended up doing, or I think I figured it out, but we're gonna see today. So just give me a sec. Pop out chat. And then we can go back. And we can pop out chat. And last thing is this one. Sorry. How do I get this one? Why is it showing for my stream? Nothing. It's showing no title, no category, no privacy. What's happening here? Testing. Okay. That one's looking fine. What about this one? Like, I put all this stuff in. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then if I pop out chat and if I pop out dashboard, we can go back. Don't worry, we're almost done. Move that up there. Grab you. And you. And, oh, we got 3 chats popped out. And then my dashboard. And we should be good to go. Alright, so stuff that we're planning today. main story quest. I want to make some progress. As I've been told by Twitch chat before, I am only about halfway through a Realm Reborn's main quest. And last time we started working with this guy, you know, we're working our way through stuff. So let me just take a click here. So we helped save his brother, and so the plot going on here is that he's going to give us information. But most importantly, last time we made this cute outfit. So Gundobald is willing to share with you what he knows of the masked stranger. An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Alamigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No, I forgot that you're over here with just like this leather band on. No doubt, you'll want to question them about their trysts, but they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, they may well feel obliged to talk. Okay, so speak with the youths. Oh yeah, they're right near me. Yeah, they're right there. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Valdahar. A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. That's exactly what someone who did something wrong would say. Criminal. Adalind. Hello. Gundobald sent you? Listen, I told him it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man then. Oh, you don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so? To start with, you can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me not to think I'm in for it. Alright, someone's got a guilty conscience. Okay, so... Oh, they're all the way over there. Okay. So I was trying to be festive, and I put garland around my mic arm, but now it's making it hard to use the keyboard. So we're gonna see how this goes today. Oh, that's too far. They're through here. Hello. Seafried and Tailbot. Tailbot sounds like something somebody would name their character in like a chat, doesn't it? Sorry, one sec. There we go. Alright, hello. What have I been meeting any masked men lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say that I have. But I'll be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for him. And Tailbot. There's a bunch been skulking about right suspicious like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and there's trouble, mark me words. Alright, back to Gundobald. And let me let's put some knees to legs. Let's get moving. That's sick as hell. I gotta get a better mount. Man, I want cool stuff. Alright. Gundobald, what do you gotta say about all this? So you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about the masked man. That is most troubling. My suspicions, I just completely lost my train of thought. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned in me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Alamigo. Naught would do but to depose him and usher in the revolution. Well, we've got our revolution, all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Alamigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time. Though the young ones know this not unless we intervene. They are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me. I would like, I don't know, high potions. Sure. Okay. So next we've got to talk to Hafring or Hemfring, however you say it. Give me a sec. I'm just looking at something. Like, am I am I live in vertical? I can't tell. It's showing my vertical stream thing, but it says I was live 5 days ago. Edit. It's all there. 0 seconds. I can't tell. I'm very confused by this one. And it won't open. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna troubleshoot this live, maybe. So, I can see this here. It says I've been live for 11 minutes. Views, 1. I'm still, like... It's just a little confusing to me, what YouTube has going on with the vertical streams. Hold on. Yeah, there's that one. Wait, it says I've been live for 6 minutes in that one. And 11 minutes in this one. What? Hold on, let me go to my channel. One day I will understand this. Okay, it has a live stream here. Okay, it seems to exist. Okay. The stream can be accessed again from the manage list. Exiting will not end the stream if it is currently live. Wait, what? What's happening? Okay. Exit. Manage. Live now. Okay, it's showing up there. I think we're good. I think we're okay. So this will get me some cool new outfits. Hey, adventurer, you done talking with the old bear? I've got a message for you from Wilred. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you've won over Gundobald and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over at the craggy area north of here. The craggy area north of here. Okay, so he's up here, which means we gotta go out. Which gives us an excuse for the first time today to jam out to Waltz the Chocobo. How do I get out of here? Help. SOS. Craggy. Okay, here we go. Wait, no, that's not. The maps in this game will probably be the death of me. I just can never find my way anywhere. How do I get outside? There was a path I saw that led me outside when I was trying to get over here for that quest. Hello? Help? Can I leave through this gate? I can, thank God. Hello. Alright, and then we just go this way. We figured it out. It only took us a second. Oh yeah, last time I completed a quest that told me that my mount's base speed had been increased. That thing's scary as hell. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice. Alright. So... Excuse me. One sec. I need some tea. Holy crap. I've been getting over a cold for the last couple weeks, and it's getting better, but we're not quite there. Alright. Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you, or did somebody else? Curl got your tongue? The music changed really dramatically. No matter whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get him. I didn't summon... what's his name yet? Help me! Save me! Carbuncle, that's your name. Save me! Alright, can I say summon Carbuncle now? No, that's not what I wanted. I'm clicking the wrong button. I know why Carbuncle is not being summoned. It's because I'm dumb. There we go. My voice is giving out, gang. There we go. A little better. You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us up bloody if you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and we'll reclaim our homeland. Alright, goodbye. Report to Gundobald. Okay, hold on. I'm just looking at my software. There we go. Alright, we gotta go back to Gundobald now, which means I gotta find my way back into this dang area. Also, just like truly nightmarish beings. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you nightmarish. You're actually very cute. I'm higher level than you, so I'm sure I can deal with you, but you're just living your life. Alright, get me out of here. Oh, these might be part of the, like, fate thing that's going on. Oh, no, never mind. It's cactuars? Or... No, it is them. You guys aren't helping? You're just watching? I have returned. Attacked by Wildred and his cronies, that they would go to such lengths for the sake of their plans. Left to their own devices, the young fools are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Can't wear. Can wear. And because I have a glamour, Is it gonna change anything? Can I turn off the glamour temporarily? Just to see what I'm wearing? Yo, Smokey, what's up? It's been a long time. How are you doing? Welcome. Hopefully everything's good with you. Wildred mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Gundobald, Bertliana, God preserve, what happened? I was out foraging when the corpse brigade came. They took me to their hideout, and the whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling on to hope. Is it wrong to dream of hope? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamigas? Do not heed such notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong, I swear to you. These villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anybody else know of this? You know, I did check my YouTube audio and not my Twitch audio. Is that going good? Okay, you can hear me. Doing good. Just got off work super early. I'm guessing time change for you guys. It was like 2 weeks ago the time change happened here. But yeah. Any big plans now that you're off work early? He was so angry. I must tend to Bertliana. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear they may do something rash. You got it, buddy. I forgot I was wearing a monocle in this game. Okay. So now we gotta talk to the children again. You've been off since Friday. You're off till December 1st. Oh, that sounds great. That's enough time to, like, reset. Like, you can veg out a little bit. You can do some stuff you want to do. You can, you know, get chores done. There's all kind of, you know, it's actually enough time to live. Map of Zanark. Okay, that's one. Hey, if you are, if you have time, so I'm streaming on Twitch, I'm streaming on YouTube, and I have a vertical stream that's optimized for phones and a horizontal stream on YouTube. Can you see if the vertical stream is showing up? I'm a little confused as to whether it's working right, and I've been trying to figure it out. Oh, I see. There was not more than one in this area. Yeah, Ronnie's family gets here for Thanksgiving tomorrow. So, this is my, like, last day to do any kind of streaming for a little bit. Riled Lass. What those animals did to Bertliana is unforgivable, and to think they looked down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wildred to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. They angy. A hunting knife. Okay, but you can't see the one that says FF14 new player meets Lahabrea live. There should be a vertical one, which is what's throwing me off. Average view duration, 24 minutes. It's very strange. Okay, so that's the vertical one, or the horizontal one. So for some reason the vertical one's not, or the horizontal one's not showing the way it should. One day I'll figure this out. Like let me see something. If I open my phone, yeah, it's showing as it happened 5 days ago on my phone, which is really weird. Yeah. So Twitch is working. YouTube and Twitch, they look similar, but there should be one that's, you know, optimized for phones. Okay, let me try something. If I end stream on this one, dismiss. Go to manage. Yeah, you're on PC. Like, obviously, most people see it on PC. So Twitch, or not Twitch, YouTube has a feature where it should show up in the, you know, their YouTube Shorts feed, which is what's throwing me off. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something real quick. What time is it? 12:26. Schedule stream. Sorry, this will take a second. Are you playing any new games or anything, Smokey? Like, what's been going on? Okay, sorry, it's gonna take a second. Twitch and YouTube. Okay. Click this. Click this. Click. There we go. The new solo leveling? It's a port of, yeah. I didn't know there were solo leveling games already. I really like solo leveling, just for, like, you know, the action is crazy. Okay, I'm almost ready to go. Troubleshooting this live. It came out yesterday, okay. Because the new season doesn't come out, like, for, like, 2 years, right? Give me a sec. Alright, come on. Load a little faster, website. It's so funny. Ronnie and I laugh every time because, you know, like, he does not look anything. Like, he's, like, gotten taller because of his, like, leveling and all that. Like, it's a fun show, but it's crazy. Click on this. Click on this. We've been playing a lot of Hades too, for YouTube because that game is sick. Share. Download. Okay. Let's see if this works. Bam. 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 It's, yeah. Done. Okay, so they're making another one. I hadn't heard anything about this, so that's really interesting. Go live. Okay. So I made another YouTube vertical stream in a different way, and this one might work better. If you're in the vertical stream and you're watching the VOD, you only miss a little bit of me walking around talking to NPCs. The kids in this town called Alamiga are in trouble. Let me pin a message or we'll get back to the gameplay. Well, actually, you know what I can do? I can come over here And copy. And paste. And put our emoji in. And bam. And pin. And we should be good to go. All right. Sorry. I just like, it's working for other people. I've seen it work. So I've been able to get these vertical streams to work as well as I want to. And then the question is, did it multi-chat? It might not have, but we've got chat open over there. All right. So we're looking for stuff here. Have you seen that Tides of Annihilation game they've been talking about? Ronnie and I are excited for that. Is there? I'm missing something probably obvious. Well, two somethings maybe. It's like if Dark Souls and Final Fantasy XVI had a baby and then you put the King Arthur in the future or something. Okay, it's not you. What am I... Hello? I'm in the circle they're showing. How far can I go? This is gonna take me outside of the quest area. Oh, maybe I have to go up. Okay, up we go. Aha! I was on the wrong level. Are you an MMO person, Smokey? Back in the day, I played so much RuneScape. Almighty Rhalgar, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Here to interfere again? You're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppose us again. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to work on that. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gundobald's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the hells did I put that bloody map? Well, I found that map already. Yeah, I'm a huge Final Fantasy person, obviously, and I just have never had the system or anything to play it. And now that I have some free time on random days, I was like, maybe I'll start streaming Final Fantasy XIV. Because Ronnie and I have been recording a lot more for YouTube just because we can do that regularly and we don't have as much time as we would like to stream. I haven't subscribed yet because I'm still in the demo. Okay. Yeah, Ronnie and I really want to get a second rig so she can play it too. Hello. Gone, the whole lot of them? Then it is, I fear, they mean to take matters into their own hands. But what exactly is it that they mean to do? Alright, I've been told to do this. Hand over. What's this, a hunting knife? And a map of Zanark? Wait, you said Wildred spoke of crystals, did you not? But that couldn't possibly mean to. By God, this is rank madness. Yeah, I saw the DDR5 RAM was going crazy. We are not in a good... Well, we just got our finances under control. So it's going to be a little bit before we buy a PC. But, that's the dream, you know? Okay, let me test my multi-chat real quick. Give a little wave emoji. It did show up, but we also want... I forgot about this. For some reason, YouTube automatically sets itself to live or top chat instead of live chat, and sometimes that censors the chats, and I don't see them in my multi-chat, so I have to make sure I do that. But the multi-chat should be working. So if anyone's watching on YouTube, I'm not ignoring you, I promise. Alright, speak with Wildred again. Wildred, you keep leaving the area, and then I have to figure out how to get outside again, man. You're making my life difficult. Now, like I said, I'm still in the demo of this game, but I am considering subscribing because I've been playing it enough. And there's stuff you can only do when you're subscribed, so it might be worth it. I would really like to get a cloud-themed outfit. Alright, what's going on over here, gang? Wildred, what kind of problems are you causing? Wait. Do I have to go... Does this mean these are hunts? What does this little sign mean? Like, hold on. If I attack you, what happens? Obviously you get mad and try to fight me, but alright. Then perish. Get in there, Carbuncle. Hit him with this. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that symbol means. I guess I should not just stand in their AoE attacks, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna have to Google what this symbol means. Final Fantasy XIV. Symbol by enemies' names. Gardy, hello. Welcome. Let me... And Edgar, man, thank you for the follow on YouTube. Hello, welcome. How's it going? I was trying to figure out what the symbol meant in this game, so if I'm tabbed out right now. But how's it? What's up? Thanks for stopping by. Let me see. No, it was a yellow swirl. Because that means like an elite enemy or an aggro enemy, right? 14 yellow swirl. That's your YouTube account. Okay. Sick. I completed a hunt. Oh, okay. That's what I thought it was. But then I went in to here. And I didn't see it. Because because I'm only on this level. Grand Company. Okay, wait. How do I see that one? Oh, it's in here? Ah, okay. Thank you. This helps. I've been playing this for a few weeks, but I'm still very new. Anyways, I'm assuming you're a Final Fantasy player. If you stop by a Final Fantasy XIV stream. So, what do you play in and all that? Does Guardy28 love your username? Sorry. Yeah, what are we doing here? Well, haha bread. Oh, okay, that's your emote. Hi, Cheese Whiz. Welcome to the party. Main story quest day. All right, we're getting stuff done. Now I might get interrupted because I'm waiting for someone to come fix my AC. Wildred, did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting crystals was supposed to be the start. Imagine typing out the full. I think it's because I don't have, what's the emoji things for Twitch, like the 7 whatever. But when I look at some people's chats, it just looks like everybody's typing emojis, and I'm like, what's going on in this chat? We're gonna reclaim our homeland. We were. Pull yourself together, lad. We're gonna make an offering to the Krister Raugar to summon him. Yeah. I thought, well, it's always them on my phone. The Wii? What are you doing with your Wii? Well, okay. What are you doing with the Wii, Smokey? We plotted to sneak into Zanark and make off with the lizard men's cash, but they caught us and so many dead. God forgive. Heathens, you shall pay for your crime with your souls. I regret our young one's transgressions, but the soul is too high a price for youthful folly. Yeah, I have it on my PC, but on my phone. I don't know if you can you do that on your phone? For all their failings. Yo, he actually just kind of quoted J. Cole. Okay. That, you know, you gotta give a boy a chance to grow something these days. Yes, the Twitch mobile app is horrible. It drives me crazy on my TV with a fiber Ethernet wiring, and it lags, so I just cast from my phone. Frosty. What's Frosty? For all their failings, they are the hope of the Alamegan people. This is, I will guide with my life. All right, squad, let's get in there. A mobile client for Twitch. Okay. Grab this. Hit them with some, oops, ah! Fuck that. Sorry, team. I'm letting you down because I'm messing up. I'm gonna check it out because I need. It's driving me crazy, especially our bedroom TV. My sound is a little weird. Okay, hold on. Give me a sec. Did it just start, or has it been happening this whole time? Hold on. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Strapping lad. Okay, there's a tiny delay. Ah! I'm scared. Can you get away from me? I'm clapping in an empty room. Okay, get cooked. Oh, there's still one left. I didn't notice the icon. Wait, I messed it up because I didn't kill them fast enough? Okay, hold on. I gotta pay more attention, but let me check out this audio. A named NPC died. Okay, that's because I wasn't paying attention. In my Twitch stream, I don't hear an echo. Cheese Whiz or Smokey, do you hear it? You don't by chance have a second window open, do you? Okay. The game audio is doubled up. Okay, maybe it's my, but I have that VOD excluded. Okay, hold on. Let me mute my multi-track audio. Did that change anything? I don't know if you can tell because the echo is... Hold on, let me attack some stuff. Okay, that's weird. Why is that going to my... Very strange. So, what I have set up is a multi-track recording for when we're recording for YouTube and not live. You know, I could edit the tracks individually. And for some reason, it was sending my game audio. If I mute this, can you still hear me? Do I exist? Testing, 1, 2. Did my mic audio change? Okay. Well, I'm using Meld Studio. It's so weird. Testing. Like, the thing is, I have those VOD excluded, so they shouldn't be sending, right? Oh, well. Meld these. As long as it sounds good now. Testing. Let me listen to my stream again. If it ever reloads. Of course, now it doesn't want to load my Twitch stream. Come on, load. There we go. And then click on this. Okay. Also, hello, is this you? On both Twitch and YouTube. Okay. Yeah, it must be. I gotta remember to unmute those later for some reason. I don't know why those are sending. Okay, well, it's working now. That's good. A little dance. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try this again. This time I won't mess it up. Maybe. The default dance. Okay, let me do this on normal. I wish there were more emotes for making thumbnails and stuff. Wildred, did no others survive? Okay, they already said all this. Yada yada yada. There's tons of emotes. I suppose I have to subscribe to the full game to get those. Alright, hit him with this. Hit him with this. Holy crap, this is going crazy. I'm focusing up this time because last time I lost stupidly from the store. Okay, I can't even use the market thing, so I've been thinking about subscribing though, even though I'm in the demo still, or the free trial. As long, that's what I've been trying to do. Oh god, they got me. I need to move more. Yeah, I'm only playing like once or twice. You're right. I would, if I had more free time, I'd be in there all the time. All right, so we can do this. Oh wait, I have to resummon Carbuncle, don't I? The game is like, come on, player, be better. Get him. Get the big one. Get him. Wildred! Can you guys... Holy crap. Never mind. Maybe I can't do this. Holy crap! I mean, like, I'm always open to tips because I know I'm very bad at this. What am I missing? I know I'm not keeping them alive, but what, like, I feel like I'm level 34, so is it just a DPS thing? Guess I should drink my tea. I'm gonna attack the enemies. Make sure they're not facing the important guy you're protecting. Aren't these my AoE attacks, though? I was trying to use these. Okay. And the important guy... Well, Rune's the fastest. Like, these... It took me a second for them to refill, doesn't it? Or the... Time... What the hell is the phrasing? Not time out. Untime out? Gem Shine is always up. Or Outburst, okay. And then I'm supposed to be protecting Wildred. Make sure they're not facing the important guy you're protecting. So I just want to kill the things that are attacking Wildred, and the rest will deal with itself over time. So this is AoE. What's it called? Rune. Oh, Carbuncle, you already existed. Sorry. And a healer. Okay. Hold on. Turn down the audio on my headphones a little bit. All right, let's try this again. Well, they're kind of... I did that, I thought. That's the problem. Alright, let's try this again. See if it works out. The hotbars are crazy. 3 hotbars is gonna break my brain. Alright. Can you use it? Attack someone. There we go. Get in there, Carbuncle. Alright, team, keep it going. Hold on. We're getting somewhere. Maybe. So, I tried to be festive and, put some garland on my mic arm, but it makes it very, very difficult to hit the buttons, I've realized. Yeah. Okay, because Outburst is rune for multiple enemies, so having Shift do it. I have to get used to it, but... Yeah, okay, yeah, good to see you, Smokey. It's been a while. I hope you enjoy your time off. Okay. Your skills at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youth could learn much from a man like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo. Wait, we've come all this way. We gotta get the crystals. They're right there, ripe for the picking. I mean, I'm gonna be overwhelmed. I can 100% already tell, but we'll get there. Have you learned nothing, Wilred? Did you not see those tempered wrenches? Such is the fate. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do, is have like the stuff I use most often be there. Shift should be fine, especially once I get rid of this garland. Maybe. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything about that. The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned the Ralgar. He swore. I hear the rest of your sorry tale back in Little Alamigo. Richard will wish to hear it as well. Alright. Okay, so hold on. Let me try something. Carbuncle, you go at the end. At least for now. You go here. So to use this, it's shift, or no, this is control 1. So in my menu, I bet I can change this to shift. Oops. Ah! I opened the Windows store. Okay, there's that. Okay, so to change this, is it HUD layout? What am I doing? How do I change it? We're learning. Oh, CMB, your chat didn't show up in my multi-chat. I'm not ignoring you on YouTube, I promise. Okay, hold on. That worries me. Let me see something. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Let me pop out. My multi-chat's not working, so let me bring these over here. So that way I don't miss if YouTube decides to chime in like Panic at the Disco. Oh, now it showed up? What the heck? Okay. HUD layout. I mean, everything about Final Fantasy XIV is a little overwhelming, but I'm here for it. It's a learning experience. So we want hotbar 2? It's already on. I want hotbar 3. Now is it on? Right click. Oh, okay. And then I save. And then, so you are the shift bar? So like if I put you once you get your head wrapped around, that you're assuming, CMB, that I will ever get my head wrapped around it. Wait. It's not bound. Okay, how do I bind it? In keybind. Okay, okay, okay. So then we go cast a magic spell. Is keybind in here or is it somewhere else? That's probably in system? Oh, it's down here. There's too much in this damn game. We're gonna figure it out though. Okay, so then I go hotbar? Hotbar 3, right? Wait, shift 1. I have to do it individually for all of them. I get why that could be freeing, but this is wild. Holy crap. Okay, hold on. Yeah, well, I already moved it up to 3, so I'm probably gonna do this and then turn off 2 for now until I need it. But hold on, I gotta make it so I can see my mouse more. Okay, hold on. Mike, you're going over here. It probably sounds like I'm talking to you from far away. Shift 2, shift 3, shift 4, shift 5, shift 6. Shift plus minus. Shift plus equal. Okay. So now. There we go. Now we bring the mic back. And we go in here. And we grab you. We turn you off for now. Look at that. What is this what emote are you doing here? I could definitely see that eventually when you want it, you know. Okay, that's hum. Yay, flowers. Okay. So, I'm gonna go finish this quest now. We're learning. I really hope the maintenance guy didn't knock on my door to fix our AC, because so every time my family comes, well, okay, my family. That's so sick. Is that what's his name bike from the 7 remaster? But a different bike, okay. Yeah, my so last time my best friend came to visit, there was a hurricane, my apartment flooded. You prefer what? What are we preferring? There you are. Oh. Yay. Fenrir is on the store though. Oh, okay, I see. But you prefer that bike. I get it. Anyways. Right, my best friend comes to visit. Our bathroom floods. My girlfriend's family comes to visit. Our hot water tank breaks. My girlfriend's family arrives tomorrow. Our AC broke. They came to fix it yesterday. This guy, I'm not complaining about this, but he comes, shows up, speaks Spanish. I speak French and Hungarian a bit. And I'm like, we cannot communicate with words, but you know, we're getting through it. We're working on it. He goes, he goes like outside problem, and so he goes outside, and I'm tutoring, and all of a sudden I hear like ka-chunk and like shh, and I get blasted by cold air from the vent up there, and I'm like, oh sick, he fixed it. But then while I'm tutoring, he's got it set to 65, which is not like freezing, but if you're sitting inside in a t-shirt just talking, it's a little chilly. Anyway, so I turned the temperature back up to 70. Go to bed last night, turn it down to 65 because I like it to be colder when I sleep. Woke up, it was 73 inside, so something went wrong again. And I'm like, I gotta get this fixed before Thanksgiving, or, you know, my girlfriend's family's gonna be cooking in here. Yeah. All that, it's like a whole thing. Okay. Back to the game. Get stuff done. Enough complaining about my life in southern states, even though I'm a cold-blooded person from the north. No more lies, Wildred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Rauger, about using crystals, and then he just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from the squalor that I never stopped to question his motives, but I should have known there's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wildred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives within us all. You know, you'll be in my heart, no matter what you say, kind of vibe. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy, but whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't, I promise. I can't get over his brother back there just vibing shirtless with like leather cords wrapped around him. Should I stream like that? Do you think it would get more viewers on the like YouTube and Twitch side? I'm just saying, the ad revenue pays my student loans somewhat, so a lot of those do. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. My bad. Glad you didn't die. It could solve the AC problems, you're right. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. You know what? I took high potions last time. I'll take some ethers this time. So in the demo, can I not see the store, or can I look at the store? Oh, new job class. I'm just curious to see what's in there. And then, what is this? Like, I know this is the main story quest, but... There's no in-game store. The only way to look at the store in-game is by sleeping in the bed in your in-room and use dream fitting. Oh, okay. So, if I want to look at the store, I go to website stores. So I go to Final Fantasy XIV store. I just want to see what's in there. I don't have any money to spend right now, but I'm window shopping. Best sellers. That hair is wild. Knight of Devilry. Mounts. Yeah, I got it. Let's just see. Costume sets. I mean, that beanie's pretty cool. I wish I could... Oh, wait, I can look by game. So there's 10, 13, tactics. Okay, cool. My dream is to get, like, Cloud's Advent Children outfit. But, you know, Final Fantasy VII is my favorite, so I want 7 stuff. I got, is that, but I think I have to subscribe for like 30 days to get the cloud outfit, or what's going on here? And is this really good news? Would that we had more information to offer. What Wildred told you is the extent of our knowledge from the Masked Ranger. Once I sub, but I gotta sub first, and I've got a lot of gameplay to play before we need to sub. Well, so what I'm saying is I need to lock in and play more games. Would that we had more information to offer, but what Wildred told you is the extent of our knowledge. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you find who put a swift end to the creature for the sake of the ones who poisoned his words. Yeah. I could like call my girlfriend and be like, I need the credit card. I need to play some Final Fantasy XIV, but I gotta look cute to do it. Alright. We can do this. Give me a sec. I'm just checking my YouTube side stuff. So if I do this. The YouTube side stream is so weird, and I'll get used to it one day. Okay. Alright. Back to Minfilia. It's been a while since we've seen her. This means I need to repair my stuff, right? Or no, that means glamour, doesn't it? Or no, maybe? I don't know. Well, so what's throwing me off on YouTube is just like the vertical streams. For a while, mine worked really well, but now I feel like I've got a setting wrong somewhere and they're not quite working. And I've been trying to figure that out. But I do think YouTube is probably going to overtake Twitch once they figure out their stream side stuff. What are you guys doing? Having a good time? If you put in some effort to them, they can look pretty nice. Like if you go to our YouTube, I have one going right now that, you know, only took me a little bit of work to set up, but like you can see the game. You've got the quick bar menu better. All right, log back in. Banned for being too pink. Hello. This stream sniping is so good. I thank you. Wait, what's a good emote to do here? Slash flex. There we go. Alright. Is there a way, like, when we're just doing this to make this transparent? Oh, I answered my own question. Never mind. I was like, that it's fine. I don't have to talk to the secretary. Last time I walked right by them. Yeah, well, I realized that you could disable it. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. but it's not that big a deal. Like, first of all, I hope you don't mind if you're in a clip, that when I make a YouTube short for it. But second of all, I can just use the vertical video and then edit stuff around it. Alright, Minfilia, what's going on? Welcome back. I'm reliably informed the investigation took your quarry to Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn of Lahabrea? Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say? Precisely the kind of deception. Is it? It's gotta be Ascians, right? And not Ascians. Because Ascians is hilarious if that's the real way. They even put my name in it, man. Ascians. Well, many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity. Yeah, like if they're making ASCII art. Can be attributed to the calamity some are being brought about malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Skywalker. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. No, just tell me now. Yo, lentil and chestnuts. That seems sick. That stuff's expensive. Chestnuts. Terror at Fallgord. While you were tending to business in Thlanland, some of the new information arrived, courtesy of our friends the Sylphs. An individual fighting Lahabrea's description has been sighted in the Northern Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the self-same area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we will pick up Lahabrea's trail once more. Noraxia can furnish you with the details. Speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there. Oh, hold on. I gotta make sure my leasing office isn't contacting me. Apparently not. It's the dumb notification. Let's see. Okay. Sorry. Alright, speak with Noraxia. And you are outside somewhere? Yeah. Next week's patch is gonna be awesome. What's going on next week? Like what are they planning? Oh, you mean is it the holiday stuff? Walking One is to investigate Sinister One. We're investigating Sinister Gates from Avenged Sevenfold? Then heed well this one's words. A glamour update that unlocks all class lock gear. You can use any gear piece on any class as a glamour. Okay, that's sick. Because one of the main reasons I want to play this game is to look cool eventually. Obviously, I got a lot of work before I could do that. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One, Medrod. Digging One is to be found at Fallgord Float in the North Shroud. Alright. Which is... I have not attuned there yet. But we'll go here. So we're driving back to Buffalo for Christmas. And I know there's gonna be the winter festival, so I hope it starts before we depart. And I'm sure it will. But I'm gonna be sad if I miss it, because my parents do not have a gaming computer. Oops. Hold on. I want to see something. I got all the fast travel points here last time, right? Yes. Cool. Alright, off we go. On another world with adventure. Shrek and Donkey. Alright. How do I get out of here? So, I'm here. Wait. Holy crap, that scared me. My phone, there was an Amber Alert. Yeah, I mean, that would make more sense, but I'm not smart. We're already over this way. I thought this was an exit that would lead me out. But obviously I was wrong. I should have teleported, yeah, to like over here. To here. Cheese Whiz always yells at me if I don't collect the Aetherites, so. Which is good, because I need to do that. We're in the Shire right now, which is pretty sick. Wait, hold on. I wish I could... once the event is over. Okay. Didn't I see a crystal? Where'd it go? The highest priority. You know what? We'll figure this out later. Hello. Oh, shit! What the hell? Okay, so let me ask, because this is this a Final Fantasy XIII inspired outfit? Speech bubbles. Okay. I was like, I gotta ask, what are your feelings on 13? Because I have grown to respect it a little bit, but I do not like that game. And people on YouTube were very mad at me for not liking it. Which shows player chat in a bubble. Oh. Oh, look at your little pig. Aw. They're so cute. Yeah, so are these like in-game quest mounts, or did you get all this stuff from buying it? Which is like, either way, it's cool. Tree, can you quiet down back there? Okay, okay. So in-game. I gotta become independently wealthy so I can buy all this stuff. Just kill the tree. But then, like, Greenpeace is gonna come and, like, they're gonna break down my door and take me away, right? That's how it works? Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. This is me when I have a stomachache. The only store stuff you use is the flowers and the tiara headpiece, because you love those. Oh, your pig just flew through the wall. I look death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time before he comes to me, just like he came for that poor woman. Clearly traumatized. If you were to soothe him. Alright, brother. Get soothed. What? Oh, I spelled it wrong. I have a degree in English, I promise. You're right, it's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but that hardly... we were like, don't worry about it, brother, it's fine. They were like, you know what? Alright. I saw something terrible, that's true. I hardly means I'm gonna suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man, garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeballs and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman, one glimpse was tall enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Tall, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating this masked man? I don't know if you know this, lady, but your hair is going under your goggles. You could probably pull that out. If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye. Anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Alright, team. That's what I wanted to. Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay him for comforting me. Look at that. Alright. So here's what I know. I can't turn enough to look at what's happening behind me. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their face torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only Scalekin, known as Ziz, could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt that the answer is that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of these creatures to see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths? Alright. Let's go murk some creatures. What are you making? I don't think I've talked to you yet. There we go. And I should also attune here. With water and ice cubes. I was like, can you make me an old-fashioned? Or, a whiskey sour? Current job quest. Wouldn't that show up down here? It did say after I finished that last part that there was a new job available. Should I go back and talk to the Arcanist Guild lady? Check the armory chest. Wait, that's character. Hold on. So we're good? I'm not missing quests. I remember you told me to do the job quests as much as possible, so I've been trying to keep track of those. The bottom right one. Self-management. Wait, the bottom right one of what? Bottom right category? This one? Equip these? Oh. Doesn't matter which one of these I do. Summoner for DPS, Scholar for healer. Okay. Let's do DPS right now. Okay. As the actions from Arcanist may also be used in playing Summoner, transferring these settings will allow you to readily play in a similar fashion. Okay. Transfer me, baby. Bring me in. Okay, so then I go in here, and I go gear slot, and Summoner. And, like, I'm wearing the recommended stuff. So what do these different, colors mean on the crosses here? Excuse me while I lose my voice. Glamoured. Jesus flavored. Hell yeah. Okay. Summoner. The trance gauge indicates the time remaining for the effects of Aether Charge. Executing this action also grants Ruby, Topaz, Emerald, and uses to summon Ifrit, Iji, Topaz Carbuncle, and Emerald Carbuncle. Each summon, when called forth, will tap into its respective Arcanum, granting you stacks of an elemental attunement indicated on the trance gauge. These elemental attunements will augment Gemshine and Precious Brilliance. Using the action energy drain fills the Aether Flow, which is required to perform certain actions. Okay, so now I can summon Ifrit as well. So is this like a higher level fire carbuncle? Is that what's happening here? And if it's gray, you can dye it. Okay, okay. Cool. Alright. Ah! I fell in the hole. Save me! Robert, help! Has anybody been seeing the Marcus the Worm skits on YouTube Shorts? I know CMB and YouTube chat has, because I send them to him, but... and TikTok. I am obsessed with those skits. They make me laugh like nothing has in a while. Alright. Are you you're a Banemite. Alright, let's see upgraded Carbuncle. So first we go bam. Then we go bam. Wait. Oh no! Carbuncle got unsummoned! That makes me sad. Come back, buddy. I was trying to figure out why it wouldn't work. You're so Monster Hunter coded. Monster. Alright, get him. Yeah, it's very annoying. That's one of the things that drives me crazy. Alright. Carbuncle. Ifrit Carbuncle. Oh, get him. Beat his ass. That's pretty cool. Alright, back we go. Hello. You have a capybara? Capybara. Capybara. There is like... So, it's not as maximalist as like Fortnite is, but there's so much in this game and it's crazy. I can't wait till I get like a blue chocobo. Blue is my favorite color. You're so fast. Are you over here, person? You've already seen to the Ziz. Dr. Seuss ass line. Good work, adventurers. So were you able to find aught to suggest that the creatures are our culprits? Nothing. Truth be told, even if it were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects. Which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. It's linked to player housing. Okay. I saw a... I think it was a... Reddit thread where somebody was like, for some reason, Final Fantasy XIV emails started getting sent to their spam. And if I understand correctly, they like lost their house or something somehow in that, and they were pissed. God, my phone is blowing up over here. All right. Hello, people. Conveniently below the apartment price. I see. Oh, okay. And they were like complaining because they didn't change anything. Something about their email, you know, updated or whatever, and they started getting, they missed it. There was like a whole thing. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I'd better watch myself. Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor been going around. There's some as whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went to the greatest big rock southwest, causing it to flash and moan. 45 days. Interesting. This bears investigating. I reckon I'm going to give you a fire sand stick. My voice is going again. We're so close to being over my cold. Just gotta do some vocal warm-ups. A proper cup of coffee and a copper coffee cup. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything. You have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some fragments. Areas. Click on the item in the duty list. Okay. I think. And what do you want me to do? There's something you should know. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're just like away or you've done a lot of stuff and you're waiting for an update or whatever, I could see it happening, but you know, it's a lot. They gave you plenty of time. I've been keeping this to myself lest I worsen Medrod's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely at the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging, and a shadow fell over me. Oops. Looking up, I found myself locked in gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had mind to investigate. Okay. Alright, off we go. Once more into the wild blue yonder. Instance housing plots. The only housing I've ever done in MMOs was in RuneScape. I did accidentally find the housing area in this one time. Oh no, there's a fruit fly in here. To run and escape. RuneScape was my jam. Okay, wait. Which one is this? Seeing? Okay, this is it's exactly where I want to be. Carbuncle, beat him up. So an instant housing plot, instanced, what does that mean? Like it's in its own little loading screen area and then you could make it public and then it could go back? Is that what we're talking about? Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. Alright. There's that. An Endwalker, but it's less involved. Wait. Am I like on the other side of a wall or something? Yes. Okay. Chocobo, we ride. How cool, how much can you decorate your housing in this game? A lot, okay. That might get my girlfriend to lock in. She likes Final Fantasy, but it's hard to get her to MMO. She used to be like a hardcore WoW player. Housing in Animal Crossing, but with free placement. Okay. That sounds even better. Felt like something was crawling on me and it scared me. Wildstar had the best housing in the MMO, not because of instant housing. You can place objects anywhere, scale, rotate. You can stick your whole ass mini games on your property with completion rewards. That's crazy. Okay, so I need to click on this. No, wait. How do I... They showed clicking on it. I know I'm missing something. Click the thing on the icon next to the quest. Oh, this one. There it is. Okay. I can't believe it's already been 2 hours almost. I'm having a great time today. All right, BRB. I also might go get some more water in a second once I get back to the main area. Never mind. Oh, Tat. Before that, you had to open up your inventory and use it from the key items tab. Alright, back to the city. Did a quick bathroom break, and then we keep going. For at least another hour. I'm having a good time. And I don't really have anything to do, except like some last minute cleaning and stuff. Alright, get me back here. Alright. Before a dungeon comes up in the plot. Yeah. Alright. I will be back in a couple minutes. Bathroom break. Let me run some ads while I'm gone. Or we'll leave it. Whatever. Alright, I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Surprise, I'm back. I went out there to get some water and warm up my tea, and my cat was like in her cat tree, and I like looked at her. I was like, oh, she's looking out the window, and then she very slowly went. And just like looked at me and then just screamed. She was like, why aren't you out here playing with me instead of you know, like talking to people I can't see. Anyways, hello everybody. Time to quest. Right, I gotta talk to these people. Yay! Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yalms of a rock rancor. It has a name, but what? It's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you. And menace you. Oh, I can do that? Okay, hold on. Huh? Why, these are just your garden variety crystals. Tis a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a good fire stick. Oh well. Okay, wait. So if I do this, how do I make it show all four? K to open character settings, item settings. Oh, hold on, my cat's here. It's attention time. Sorry, we got to pause this. Let me just chatting screen. I'm here, old lady. Oh, she's too old to jump up into my lap in this chair anymore. Oh, there she is. Get the cat a subscription. Hold on, let me clean your eye boogers, Luna. Luna, look at the camera. Show them your face. She's like, I'm just chilling. Why you doing this to me? She just needs to be held for a while. Otherwise, she'll sit underneath the desk and scream at me. Luna, tomorrow your grandma and grandpa is gonna be here to give you pets. Yeah, it's really funny when I'm working with my students on like a video call and you just hear like meh underneath. Sorry, I scared you. Alright, that's enough for today? Alright. So if we can ever get the desk we want, what I want to do is we have cat stairs for her to get in our bed, this is a trundle bed. That's not our bed. Our bed's in the other room. But I want to get her the cat beds that hang off the desk, and then get like a little camera for that. All right, back to here. Yo, yeah. When I was decorating the office, I got it on Amazon. A lot of this stuff, like the I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can kind of see the bottom of cloud here. You know, like that one I got at Dragon Con. Superman poster. Let's see what else. DC stuff, because I'm a big DC guy. All my Superman stuff. There's a bunch of comics back here that you can't see. They're in boxes on the ground. Dragon Quest slimes. Okay, hold on. Get the camera straightened out again. Alright. So, let me actually pay attention. K to open settings. Item settings. Set first setting to open all. Apply. Oh, look at that. That's great. Thank you. A monstrous Banamite appeared, and you slew it. That creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Falgord. Intentional or no, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. But this does make me wonder Was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of the light combined with blind panic? Okay, so now I have another quest of these to do. And I should do this first, right? And this is happening in the... Wait, what the heck? It's in Gridania. But because that lets me use abilities I otherwise wouldn't use as much. I feel like I'm like off-center in my camera. There we go. Emithra. Alright, am I going the right way? Nude Gridania. Yes, I am going the right way. I'm learning, kind of. Dude. So I gotta go through the music in this game. I've been making a playlist for when my girlfriend and I are reading. Oh wait, I could teleport up here. I see what you're saying. It always throws me off because I don't see the small crystals on the map. So I'm like, oh, they don't exist. You're coming to get me? Ah! Oh no! So we're all gonna do a dungeon together is what I'm hearing eventually, right? My best friend is messaging me about book quotes we like. Click again to show a zone map. Oh, okay. That's nice. And then, hold on. We want austerities of the earth. Why is there a key on this? By all accounts, the Primal Titan is a dire threat to the people of Limsa Lominsa. If you would face the Lord of Crags and continue with our historic research, then you must travel to the Maritime Nation and join a Primal hunting expedition. There is little point in beginning the austerities of Earth until you have bathed in the Aether released upon the Titan's defeat. Story progress, I see. Okay, so we gotta beat up the Primal Titan. It's dungeon requirement, the Naval. So that means I gotta do power of deduction more first. Okay. Alright, back to powers of deduction. Abduction. Yo, actually, I was thinking, so this is, Duction reminded me of this. Obviously, Chinese food is delicious, and I don't think I've ever eaten duck. And I hear it's greasy. That doesn't put me off. But you know, every time I'm out at like a restaurant that serves duck, I'm like, I've never had it, so I don't want to buy it. My chair is collapsing underneath me. I really want the Elgato chair. Yeah, I just want to try it, but then every time I'm like, it's too expensive. You know, like I'm like, what if I don't like it? And then I'm like, I just went out for a nice meal and didn't get anything worth getting. Troubled by the dearth of new developments of the murder investigation. This eye is me when there's like, mint ice cream around. Or like a blue power Gatorade. There have been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer is still at large. Not sleeping for 3 days straight. I'm a light sleeper. I tend to only sleep about 6 hours, and everyone thinks I'm going through it. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it the sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I have been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a Bannerite. You gotta get up at 5, you go to bed between 11 and 12. Yeah, I usually go to bed at like 12. Like, I start trying to fall asleep at 12, and then I wake up at like 6:45. It's implausible I could have been mistaken. But you and I were moments apart. How could we both have seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the Banamite at the very spot you claimed to see that fiendish eyeball, isn't that right? There must have been some explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Yo, an apple tart would kind of hit right now, though. I'll take that bet. Oh, he's serious, but listen. Mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. I had an apple tart for breakfast yesterday, and I miss it. I'm like Zim or Gur from Invader Zim, where he's like, I miss my tacos. Of course, there must be more than one of the buggers. It's so obvious, but then that means there have been repeated sightings of fiends. Then there must have been even more victims as yet undiscovered. I'm not a baker. I cook a lot, but I want to try and make like Christmas cookies this year from scratch, not from like a mix. It's not that hard, I know. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Gulp. I do believe right of our death, we ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was nice knowing you. Well, I've burned to know the truth. Some things are best left unknown, lest you have forgotten. It was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There's a guardhouse nearby. The serpents, there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Noodleboard? It's just messy. Wait, is English your second language? Like, what's your first language? A big cutting board that latches onto your workspace. You roll the deal. Oh, German. I never took German. I took a lot of French. I read a lot of French. My dad is Hungarian, so I do a lot of Hungarian studies just for my own, familial interest. All right. Over here. Hello, big thing. But so this is yeah, I'm not equating all of German with one piece of media, but Dark is maybe my favorite TV show ever made. Holy crap. Hello. I did a lot of singing in German for choir, but I was really bad at it because the glottals really throw me for a loop. It's on Netflix, and no, it's originally in German. It's crazy. It's 30 episodes long, but holy crap, is it a show? Get out of here, you stinky floating evil eye. He's dead already. I use my dad's Netflix. We've got a team of cool people here. Aethelmar. Now they're gonna make me go all the way back in there. I mean, I could teleport, but it's so close. Your Jedi cosplay. Yo, actually, hold on. Yeah, well, you probably saw them. These are the light... How do I point? These are the lightsabers my girlfriend and I made in Disney at the lightsaber place. Also my cat. I didn't know you were still in here, Luna. Hold on. Let's do something dumb. Oh, the battery's dead? Weird. Don't have any power. Oh, they don't want to turn on. The football sweatpants? Why not? Wait, how do I get in? There we go. I forgot how I get in your ride. Oh, I'm on my chicken. Yeah, I'm a big sports person. Buffalo Sabres, Buffalo Bills. Obviously, I'm from Buffalo. Big Ferencváros fan from the Hungarian League. And I'm going here. Crush my multi-million-dollar ride. I'm ruined. Greetings, adventurers. There are I might assist you with. There you go. Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the central shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature any sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. Excuse me. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end? Who can say? I got all burpy. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them so as to notify their next of... This button engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim. A family sigil of that organization, perhaps. This button, or either way, I dare hope this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. I wish I brought my Vaseline in here. Mount speed has increased. I would have you hold onto the lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. Well, it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals. You have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take a button to Gridania and have it examined by Mune. Perhaps someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. Alright, so take me there. And so if I do this, okay, there's no closer teleport spot on that one. So when I go to the repair person and get stuff repaired, what is that actually doing to my gear? Like, I know it's obviously it's repairing it, but what benefit does that give me? I lose all of its stats. But then when I repair it, it just comes back. It's like you're naked in the slot until you repair it. Okay. Good morrow to you, Richard. By your grim expression, I suspect you're out here for scones and herb tea. Yo, stop talking about food. I'm hungry. I'm making teriyaki chicken later, but my girlfriend doesn't get out of work for like 2 hours. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? This engraving is quite exquisite. My voice. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body? Lovely. But yeah, there's no difference between 10 and 100. Anyway, I'm afraid I did not recognize the Lily sigil. You will have to find the answer the old-fashioned way by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette over by the Aetheryte Plaza. So you're gonna be... Yeah, you're over there. Onwards, we quest. What's this? Oh, that's my party member. Hello. If you have the right level in crafting, you can do your own repairs with dark matter. That's 100% even when at 99. Ah, okay. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on and show me what you have. A lot cheaper. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I did not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Singulud over at the Lancers Guild, the woman who makes a point of knowing all citizens on a four-name basis. That's a pretty intense mission to know everyone on a first-name basis. Okay, so hold on. If I do this, there is a teleport there. So I'm gonna get smart. I promise. I'm gonna get educated. 280 per dark matter. Bernadette believes that I can help you. Well, that is a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist you, never fear, but whether aught comes of it. Now then, what do you require of me? Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button, most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's ward northeast of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there's been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Sandel, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Alright. Time to get the walking. This is like when I was in North Wales walking around, and I just like... none of the villages crash? Wait, what happened? Oh, you crashed. For a second I was like, no, my stream! Alright. I do not believe we are acquainted. Leave me to my thoughts. No, take this button, nerd. The sigil of Dartincore family. How is it you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman. Her face, was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from torment. I was once... Man, I can't wait till my grays are more prominent like this. I'm gonna look cool. I have like a straight streak right here. Obviously, it's shaved right now, but it's coming in. And then I have like a little white patch in my shitty beard. But we'll get there. One day, I'll be a grizzled creative writer. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the Dartencors. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amadine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, and possessed of the heart befitting her radiance. I'm 30. I'll be 33 in a week. But no, my dad grayed very, very early, and I really do like this whole patch. If I grow it out, is gray, and there's like a little bit here and a little bit at the end, and then like one little string of silvers here. That is newish. But I can't grow a whole beard. Like, I really, really want... Like, it's not too bad, but like it's patchy here, it's patchy here. There's like, it's not equal here. Like, it connects and then it doesn't connect. Maybe I should do like the pencil mustache. Like, I'll be very French. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. In your sleep. Yeah, no, my dad can't really grow a beard either. He gets a more full beard than me, though. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, as she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers. I should do like Hunger Games beard, like, you know, like get like the swirls and stuff. She began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men. My lady believed that they would help her regain that which she had lost, so she began the rites of rejuvenation. Can only go well. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually, there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreaded task as bade, obedient servant that I was. But when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Hawk Manor, my home, for nigh on half a century. Yeah, I'm the opposite. Like, this part grows really fast. Like, it goes from like here to here, and then everything else grows really slow. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amadine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest. As you would, she awaits you at Hawk Manor on the western edge of Central Shroud. Go now and do what must be done. Hold on, I gotta see what my girlfriend is texting me. Give me one sec. Okay. All right, to the manor. The manor. It's not really a way to fast travel there. So now that I've done this map, how do I get back to the map I was just at? Is there an easy way? clicking at the entrances that lead to the other map. So like I did this. Okay. Selecting it from the drop down too. Alrighty then. Wait. I'm going into a house and not the way I should go. Hello. I love the clacking. And you can click the arrow in the top left instead. Ooh, this music is good. Just kind of enjoying the ambiance. Wait. Okay, yeah. No. This way, I think. I see you. Moving faster than me. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, I'm in a dead end. One day. How do I get around this area and get over there? Oh no. Help. I've trapped myself. I'm scared. How the heck do I get over there? Well, I guess I have to go this way, right? No, that's gonna take me to a fate. This guy. Okay, I'm coming. Oh, I see. I think. The matron's leaf. We're all hopping. Oh, listen to the pupper. I really want a husky, but we live in a place that's too hot for them and I would feel bad. But I am attempting to convince my girlfriend that we should get a Pomsky. Leave me alone, stinky birds. Oh, hold on. I think someone knocked on my door. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I might be in and out. He's working on my AC. So we'll see. I love the hum emote. It's very cute. Wait, okay. I unmuted. I was like double checking, make sure I did that. This lady lives in a dangerous area. I suppose she is doing like a rite of rejuvenation or whatever it's called. Oh, that was a sick mount. Woo! Now accessible. Now, okay, if I'm gonna Mountain Dew exclusive, I'm like, should we do a dungeon if I get if I have to get up in the middle real quick? I don't know how long he's gonna be working. I think he went outside to check. I suppose you guys are high enough level that you could carry me if I have to step away for a second. Okay. If I suddenly disappear, we know why. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Oh yeah, you get synced down. Well, I don't know. It could be 5 minutes. He could be out there for 45 minutes. We'll just do it. Whatever happens, happens. Only party leader may register for duty. All right. So everything filled except for the tank immediately. All right. So how's everyone's day going? What are we excited for? I wish we could play like patty cakes. It scared me. The outside part of the unit is just outside the window, but like, oh, the drill noise scared me. Slash break dance. I don't have it. Slash twerk. Sell your Choco Poker item keys. I just noticed your little bluebird. They're so cute. Man, even when like I was by myself, it took like 15 minutes, and now that we're just waiting for one tank, it's still going. Oh, what the heck? I gotta start doing cool stuff. So what quest icon should I look for like cosmetic stuff like that, you know, is mounts and stuff? I know the different colors tell us different things. Ugly ass mount. I can't remember where it was available. You had to buy a Butterfinger and show your receipt. I haven't had a Butterfinger in so long. Maybe I should go buy a Butterfinger. All right. We're in. Blue quests or special rewards. Okay. Buttfinger. Oh, the organ's going crazy. I turned my audio down so I could make sure in case someone knocked on the door and stuff. All right, squad. We ride. Alright, so I should be, because there's multiple enemies, doing this. Hit him with the E-Freak. Never mind, it's over already. This is the first time I've ever had a party that didn't just like run through everybody ahead of me, so it's kind of nice. Tank is a sprout. Oh, okay. They've definitely done this dungeon before. Okay. What's HW? First expansion. Oh, okay, okay, I see. I was like, heavy weapon? Tiny he. Lead on, team. Alright. Keep using, what's it called? Outburst. Until there's less than 3, which is kind of hard to see, but I'm trying to use my some knowledge. The list of enemies, you can tell from the enemy list on the left. Wait, what? Because this is a party. Is there an enemy list over there too? Oh no, it's a spooky lady. On top of your class gauge, there's an enemy list. Oh, here. Okay, I gotta fix that. Get him. I'm learning so much today, which is good. Okay, we got the green key. We going what way? This way? You know, get all the with the no music playing, the game is kind of eerily quiet. Oh shit. I just had some major lag for sure. I could not Nothing was happening. All right, looking at the enemy gauge is really useful. You're right. It buffered too. Okay, so something happened. Internet hiccup. Okay, this is starting to make Internaut. It's starting to make way more sense, like how to, you know, get some stuff done in a party like this with the being able to see numbers or the enemies like that way easier. Before I was always like, there's 1, 2, maybe. Skeleton? So is like the gear you get in here, some of it probably has attributes and stuff that make you better, but is some of it just cosmetic and that's why you would like want it? The like calling out loot and stuff, I'm like, how do you know what you want? Has the same level. So some of it you just like want appearance stuff. There's the key. But how do we get in there? Oh. Oops, I drew aggro. Should not have done that. I understand my mistake. Find bloody parchment. The Cardation door. Jester? What? Oh, okay, I wasn't close enough. I see. They're only in chests. Okay. And it doesn't happen often. Carbuncle, get in there. One universal set. It's just like interesting to see what people say about how the game changed over time. And a level up. Instead of special gear. Like, so what do I, like, if I said greed on these, they would give it to me. Wait, what's happening? Where'd you guys go? Oh, you're upstairs, aren't you? Did you guys go upstairs? Yes, I hear you. I'm coming, team. All right, cutscene. If you want something, roll need. Okay. Don't worry about it unless it's something I've already unlocked. We ready, team? Mostly nobody cares. Is there a safe spot? What the heck? Now get in there again, Carbuncle. Gaze skill. The eye means look away. Oh, okay. And I have to turn the character away, not just the camera. The Bardic Queen followed on YouTube. Thank you very much. Welcome to the party. I'm so paranoid that the guy fixing the AC is like calling for me and I can't hear him, but I have my audio turned down low enough. All right. Oh no, we've lost a brave warrior. Good job, squad. You weep in sorrow. Oh, you're watering him. Cool. All right. We've done something. So what kind of flower are you hoping to grow by watering him? Like, what's gonna bloom out of this? Oops. Who knows? All right, out we go. Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. It's kind of funny. A lot of early gaze mechanics are still dodgeable by not standing in them. Mostly it's full screen gaze that you just turn away from. Okay. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire one crystal of light, much less three. The crystals make you strong. It is that strength that is light drawn. Hydaelyn chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot allow you to continue upon your present course. Later, you won't get a floor telegraph. You gotta keep an eye on the boss. No pun intended. keep an eye on him. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master Lahabrea. The task is now accomplished. We take our leave of you. Fare you well, bringer of light. Alright. I mean, we got that done. Good job, squad. Hold on, I gotta tab out for a moment. Oh. Woo, woo. Sorry, 1 second. Pause. And... Alright. Now. Return. Skeletons in her closet. I like the armor set. It's so funny when you cut short the woo, like, whoa! Alright. So I can't just go to these, right? I have to go to the big crystal first. And by doing that... I click this. Okay. There we go. It's getting there. One day I will be semi-proficient in this game. In like 30 years or something. The stupidest voice lines. That's me when I'm forced to eat like mashed potatoes. I really don't like mashed potatoes. Alright. Oh wait. Well, does this take me around to where I think it should? No. Once again, I have gone the wrong way. Hello down there. Look at you looking at the water. I cannot imagine playing this game on, like, controller. Like, I love PS5 controllers, but that would be wild. You are returned. What sights await you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amadine? You must tell me all. But I tried and I was very confused. Like, my initial thought process was to play with a PS5 controller. She went so far as to consort with devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray. It is plain that they are the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence, I know not how many young innocent women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It is a matter not wherefore, though misplaced, loyalty, cowardice, or both. I am an abettor to gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. Okay. What did I need to do to start this? I can't remember. Well, first we should report to Minfilia and knock that out. Oops. You know when you do it. Okay. So we probably are coming close to the end of stream for today. I should do a little cleaning. My girlfriend's family lands today, but they're staying with her sister who lives in the same town as us. But she has a 1-bedroom apartment, so I have a feeling they're gonna be like, we should come over here first. Here we go. Also, I should probably give my voice a break. It's getting closer to being back to full, but my sister's gonna be annoyed if I don't have my full singing voice back when Christmas stuff happens. Alright, Minfilia, tell me all about it. Welcome back, Richard. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me how you fared on your sojourn in the Twelves Wood. Two of Lahabrea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then, the Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew what end. Yet, I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet, come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Oh, the Ascians. Ascians. No matter how arisen that requires your attention. Unicodians. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed. I will summon the others. Alright, so I got a weapon coffer. We'll at least get through this dialogue with her, and then that'll be a good natural stopping with. Achievement unlocked, skeletons. I think I already have one of those. I think that's what I'm using, right? Okay. We do have better stuff, though. Alright. Little bit more. The whole squad's here.
The Maelstrom requests our
assistance. A voice-acted one.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa.
I think Cheese Whiz said the same thing.
Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation.
Oh, okay. I was trying to think, we were looking up a voice actor for Hades 2, and I think it was the twin, the little white-haired twins. It was the male one, was in Hades 2.
There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off.
Colin Ryan, I think it was. It wasn't Sam. If Sam was in it, Ronnie would know. My girlfriend loves Critical Role.
Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point.
Okay.
So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of
Oh,
primals.
he's a streamer.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in
Yeah,
particular.
he's
ever
just like
since.
me. We've both started this year, except he probably
Which
has
brings
more time
us
to do
the
stuff.
matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst.
But hope for the best.
The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The Echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
Whatever, I'm in. Let's go fight some people.
So you will accept? Thank you.
It would be funny if you could just say no and then like spend the rest of the game like leveling up like
We can't
carpentry
very
or
well
something.
send him to Limsolo Minso without Yastola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Yastola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable.
You'd be like, no, I choose a
Very
life
well.
of peace.
We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to
The
the Grand
Carpenter
Company.
of Light.
Tell them of our plight and
He makes
solicit
the
their
best
support.
chairs you've ever had.
Ariange, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would.
Couldn't even
Papalino,
like verbally
compile
agree. He
all
just
the
went.
information we have on Titan, little though it may be.
They didn't want to pay the voice
You will
actor
be
at this
apprised
part.
of the tactical situation when you reach the sailor's ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
You like Sam Riegel, but his Alpha is one of my least favorite voices in the game. I think all of the Critical Role people were super talented. I love D&D. We play D&D all the time. I am not a big Critical Role fan. I just don't really enjoy watching it. But they're all really talented. Okay. An amazing voice cast. Also, like, probably incredible for just getting like, you know, like you have royalties forever now. Hopefully. All right, I'm gonna go get to where this quest starts, and that's where we're gonna call it for today. But having a great time. Maelstrom Command. I gotta go to the aft castle. Barely any voice direction. It sounds like everyone's reading in isolation. Yeah, I see what you mean with that. All right, let's go stand in front of these people. So, it makes sense the budget was extremely tight. Yeah, because the original MMO this was supposed to be was a flop, right? Yeah, I mean it's one of those things, but you know, it's kind of like you get you know, old heads get to tell the new players about it. All right, so we're gonna call it here. Obviously, because of American Thanksgiving, we will not be live for a little while. Let me look at my calendar really quick. I feel like that would be an incredibly complex undertaking, though. So, actually... Oh, they passed away. That's sad. The next stream will most likely be on my birthday, December 3rd. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. It's really nice chatting with you, Gardy and Cheese Whiz. Yeah, so streams are a little hectic. I've been trying to do them on Wednesday and Fridays, but I had extra time today. But yeah, I appreciate all the help and everything. And I'm looking forward to playing more. Someday we'll make it through a Realm Reborn. So yeah, you know, enjoy everything. And I hope you have a good time. And I'll see ya in about a week.